All right, so are we live? Not yet. End stream. Do we have to end the stream again? No, now we are live. Now we are live. And
Okay.
it's no longer 360. Yeah, that's I think we should do that on purpose sometime with the 360 video.
Sure.
All right, so everyone, welcome to the stream. I think we need to add some logo artwork to these streams because what we're doing here is we've developed this format for Twitch, and which means that we're not scripted, and it's just Achim and I are going live and doing fun things and starting to figure things out. And we can take your comments, and we're now going to try to do this on YouTube because there's already an audience there. We don't have an audience on YouTube, on Twitch, that makes sense for these kind of streams, and also Twitch doesn't retain the streams longer than 2 weeks, so we decided to try and do the same format on YouTube instead. As I said, it's just Achim and I goofing around with mimoLive, and you see up here we have the playground document, which is the document we are using to experiment, and you see the output over there, the output from playground above Achim, and that's what the document we are playing around in the playground is outputting. I do get performance problems with the stream output. The upload stream speed is going down. Why is that? Adjusted data rate. Wow. Okay. Well, we're going up in the stream again, I hope. Aren't we? No, we're not. Yeah, very, very slowly. The system is recovering, so there was some sort of hiccup. Maybe because I am using wireless, I've activated the wireless network. Well, you live and learn. Next time I will make sure that I don't have the wireless network on. If I disconnect the wireless, I don't know what happens if I disconnect the wireless network now. Should I try?
I think you will lose the connection if this is going through wireless.
All right, so yeah, so this show, we need to add some logo thingy, text, whatever, to this template, so that we make sure that you can distinguish this from our normal regular programming, because this is experimental. So we play around with new stuff or old stuff that we want you to see how you can use it. Yeah, so if you have questions, post them in the comments. Are we live? Are we not live? I'm not sure. Do we have any viewers? I don't know. Let me see if I can. I check
if
on
I
YouTube.
check 2, then we have at least 2 viewers.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, one watching now started stream. So this is we didn't advertise this stream because it's just if you tune in, Kingdom Culture in your preference setting, change the priority to Ethernet. A fun thing I could try to see if we're getting comments. Oh yeah, we're getting comments. But I don't have a comments layer, so I need to add a comments layer. Let me see. Comments layer. Comment. Single comment? Yes, I think single comment is what we want, right?
Single comment.
So I can put that live. Nice. I didn't format this, so I need to format this. Let me see. Is it going live? No, it's not going live. Because
yes, the single comment layer needs to be live, and you switch the
okay.
comment live in the comment window.
Okay, yeah, I remember this. So yes, so
Long time ago.
wow, this is not a good setting, I think. Kingdom Culture in your preferences settings, change the priorities. And thank you very much for this tip. And the second one, oops, my finger is too too flippy, then you will be able to turn off your Wi-Fi. Yes. I'm not going to try this now, maybe next time. And also, we have to change our layout a bit to make room for the comments. Maybe we can move the comments to the side here somewhere. Achim, what do you think? How
Sure.
can we do this? How can we do... I should move this over here so that everyone can follow what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
That's educational content for you. And also make the playground bigger. So we have the single comment here. How could we move it to the side? Can we move it to the side?
Yeah, you need to shrink the text.
Yeah.
And then actually you see there's so many text right now, but there's an option to cut it off. That's new in 6.2. Should be the first.
Truncate token, max characters.
Yep. The truncating.
Yeah, let's do 200 characters maybe. But then I also want to remove the background and maybe the icon, make it the icon smaller or something like that, so that we can actually use much less space. Move that over here. So how can I make the background smaller? Can I make the background smaller?
Let me just check.
It's probably this one, huh? No, that's the text.
There are so many options. Didn't play with it for a long time.
So maybe we need to put something like here in the constant. We need to use.
I think there is no way by.
Yeah, we could make a background image or something. So if we.
That's true.
All right. So. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Let's see what that looks like if we stream it out and then put a comment live. Comment live. We need to make it more bigger. So put the comment live, comment window, and put a comment live.
It needs to have a background. Like
or
you change the font color to
no,
white.
it's not going up as much, or is that because it's truncated? Let me see.
So I think I don't know how much you truncated it.
Okay. Yeah, well, let's make the icon even smaller. I need to pop out this so I can
by unselecting the option for truncating comments.
So I'll make it very small. So can we move it around? Yes. And then move the text and make the text maybe much smaller. Where do I have the text options? Text. I want white text because that's visible on our so let's do white. Can we we should be able to do, let's do this white. So white and much smaller, right? So take and also we should switch to our, where's the font panel? These panels. Where is it? Oh, it's behind everything. So okay, move that over here so you can see that. Make the playground bigger again. So That is confusing, right? Okay, so we want Merryweather because that's our current font, I think. And we want it to be much smaller, much smaller, like this. And the text is then even smaller. Merryweather regular, and it's only 18. So then we can make it. Let's make it a little bigger because so. Okay, and then we'll just truncate it. Yeah, maybe we can do more. Yeah, well, 300. 300. How many do we have now? Truncate after 238.
I mean, you don't need to really truncate it. It depends.
Oh yeah, maybe we can just yeah. Okay, so
but I think
if
you
we
need to
switch
make
back
the box a little bit
to here,
smaller, so the
so
text won't reach you.
Exactly. So yeah, and I would love to. Oh, I should truncate it now. I would love to put the icon on top of this thing, or move the. Do you think? How can I move the? Shit! I need to open this and then put the icon, make the icon smaller, put it smaller, and move it to. Why can't I move it anymore? Should be able to move it.
Sometimes those hit targets are very special.
Special. Okay. So let's move. Maybe we can do it this way.
You need to make sure that the bottom inset is actually visible. Otherwise, the text will be cut off.
What do you mean?
You see, now you're moving the text out of the screen at the bottom.
Okay.
So that's not working.
Okay. So let's see if we can. And we need to make this bigger so we can move it around, and then we can make it smaller again. Correct? No, it's too small again. Damn it.
Maybe you need to use the values in the preference, in the settings window, rather than the direct manipulation.
Yeah. Let's see if that works. Okay, so geometry top inset is maybe half the screen, maybe, so that it stops just below the playground. Well, that should be 1080 half, right? So that's like.
Actually, this won't do it because it automatically adopts the height to the text.
Yeah, but it's the maximum, right? It's the maximum. It can't go farther.
Nope.
Because if I move this line down here. Oh, okay, so it's going.
That's just the inset of the text at the top. So you want to put there the height of your logo. I guess you need to position the logo first at the top level, and then reduce the Y inset. Or the left, no, I'm sorry, the top inset.
If I remove the top inset, that's the single line here.
Yeah, so, correct. And
yeah.
This needs to be close to the logo top.
Okay. But that's not the. Can we increase the distance between the headline and so the John Doe and the other thing? No. Interesting.
Oh, sure.
How do we do this?
That's Or don't we? Yeah, could be. Yeah, because if it's 2 rows, then this needs to be automatically split. I think the distance is depending on.
Yeah, because like the lower. Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, I see. This is has more. Okay, now it's looking better because. Okay, good. All right. Okay, cool. But then we can make more characters at the bottom. Oh, okay, because now I have the. Did I turn on the truncating again? So, okay. So we can make more space at the bottom. So. Good. Yeah, the line break doesn't work well because you see the smaller lines in the bottom have less. So we need to be able to make a difference between the number, then person's name and the text to make it look good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, good. We can take this away for now. Interest. Ha, cool. One more feature added to this.
Don't forget to save the mimoLive document.
Yes, I already did that. So, okay. So coming back to our regular programming, and you see that's the difference for this format with regards to our regular scheduled programming is that we dive into whatever comes to our mind and fix it or change it. So, yeah. All right, so now we have to make the program out window on the right-hand side. Yeah, well, okay. So, but we have brought you also something very interesting, which is our friend Kuhn is giving us inspiration for every single one of these streams so far, and he came up with a very cool thing. I'm going to show us. You know that there's this. I saw a couple of, when I went to school, I saw a video from Pablo Picasso, and Pablo Picasso was basically standing in the studio. A camera was looking at him, and he was drawing. He was painting on a wall of glass, and so you could see how his work progress, which is quite cool, and we can now, of course, do that with modern technology. Achim, do you want to take us on a tour?
Sure, I can do. So, as Oliver mentioned, so we prepared something, and I will head over to my glass board, and later on I will show you how that works. So just a second.
Can you still hear me, Achim? Because we
I can hear you.
Okay, that's good.
Okay. So, I hope you can see me.
Yes, I can see you.
Yeah, the idea is exactly like Pablo Picasso, but I can't paint, so I would pretend that I can do math, for example. So I can paint on your screen, actually, like have a diagram and explain math, for example. That's function sine by x, or have what have you.
Well, you can do maths, Achim. I'm surprised.
That's so this function would be yx squared, and we seriously have some functions like a squared is root of b squared plus c squared, lots of interesting. And what else?
Or you can do some scripting. You can write some scripts, some programming scripts on the screen.
Sure, I can. What my brother always laughed when I started programming, he comes to me and say, "All your programs start with a for loop," because that's what I first wrote down to every program I wrote, a for loop, like for I equals 1 to 100, draw a line I comma 10 to I.
Now you're
Then
moving
I'm
out of the screen.
of my screen. Okay.
So it's
And
probably a good
next
idea to tape to use a tape to.
Yeah, actually,
mark.
I have marked on the
Okay.
glass here. I have marked the space, and that's why I noticed that I ran out of my canvas. Yeah, but as you can see, I'm drawing on a glass board, and you can tell which glass this is. This is the handle of my window in my office, in my home office. So I will give you a tour how that works actually. And you can tell I can't write in mirrors, so that would be my name mirrored. I need to think about it, how to write my name in mirror. So this would be very hard because usually you would have to write mirrored, but mimoLive can help you with this and mirrors the image actually.
You can actually see that on your shirt. The Boinx Software is mirrored.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
So if you want to hide your tricks, then you probably would need to have a shirt with a mirrored logo on it. So I can grab my flying cam and give you a short tour on how this is done. You just see. Can you see this? Okay. I hope the quality is okay. And yes, I built a little studio in my home office here. Sorry about this. And essentially what we have is a giant teleprompter. So this is some kind of construction I did, just taping some bars together. This is a PTC optics camera to look through this window. And as you can see here, I hope you can see, this is a mirror, of course, in mirror writing. But mimoLive would change this. And I have a little confidence monitor here, and the pen, oh, I dropped it over there, is somewhat removable from the glass window.
So if you want to do that for real, of course, you would just go and get some a pane of glass mounted on some sort of stand. Or you can even do that on your table. You can put up a stand on your table with the glass. That's something to build, like custom build. What kind of pen do you need?
Sorry?
What kind of pen can you use there?
Oh, actually, I have bought just today a pen by Edding.
An Edding, okay.
And it's a chalk marker called chalk marker.
Chalk marker, okay. So that's basically liquid chalk.
Yeah, but I think on glass there should be the board markers work as well, so you can easily wipe it off.
Yeah.
I would just point out some things. So the important thing actually is this black box where the camera is located, so that the camera don't see anything in the glass mirrored. So because
reflection, you mean to remove reflections? You mean
remove reflections from the rest of the room?
Mm-hmm.
You probably will see in the glass. So make sure that your camera don't see any reflections in the glass. And then I have a light below the glass to just light up the text from this side. So because otherwise it would be too dark to see actually.
Would it help to have like a ultraviolet light there? Would that work?
Yeah, I mean it depends on what your camera can see.
Okay.
Some cameras don't see ultraviolet that well, or they turn it to something different. Depends on this camera actually.
Okay.
And then I lit myself with a softbox and stand in front of a black curtain.
Yeah, the black curtain is also important so that there's a contrast between the writing and the background, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Very cool, very cool. And yeah.
We can maybe, Oliver, you want to, or I could, I'm not sure if I can demonstrate how the mirroring works.
You can just turn it off, right?
Yeah, I can turn it off. But I want to explain how to set it up. So
okay. So yeah, I can do that in the in our playground document. So yeah.
Cool.
So
what do you want to need? What do you?
I'm gonna take
you can
the
use
camera.
the text source, for example.
No, I can use the camera.
So we can see the mirroring actually.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, you're right.
Yeah, on your face, nobody will recognize it actually.
Yeah. Oops.
Very good.
Okay, so I should do a text source. Text source, and just put in some text.
Yeah, so we do have some text.
Yes, that's enough, right? So I don't have to put some nice text. I can, oops, this is the text. Can put some text. Yeah.
Correct.
So,
yeah.
And the filter
now
is?
You apply the deskew filter.
Deskew?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this filter usually is used to unscrew, deskew if you film from a different angle than straight to any surface. And Oliver, do me a favor and swap out all the left points with the right points. So you need to grab the left points and move them over to the other side, but make sure
I don't see any video here anymore. That's I don't see text
because you cropped out the wrong area. So that's totally okay.
Okay.
Open the filter again, so you see that you cropped out something completely whatever. So go ahead and grab the lower left and move it over.
Top left. Where do I move it?
In the preview live.
Okay. Okay.
So don't put it directly on it because you can't grab the other point then, and then you move the over all the right point over to the left, correct? And now do the same for the bottom ones. Yeah, and now you need to put them in the corners, in the correct position in the corner. I mean, I could think of that it's not live updating because the text source claims to be a static source. But you see in the...
Oh, you see in the preview that it's mirrored.
Yeah. Right.
So yeah, now you see it here.
Now it's updated on screen as well.
Very cool. Yeah, that is a bit awkward. A little easier is it to just use the placer layer and use the flip or vertical, flip horizontal.
Yes, you can do so too, but then you need to use the placer layer because only the placer layer has this option.
Yeah. Good. All right. Yeah. Any other thing we want to discuss today? Yeah, we make big progress towards mimoLive 6, and we expect a release sometime next week maybe. And then we'll have another stream in about 2 weeks time. There's now the Easter holidays coming up, and after the Easter holidays we will do a proper release stream, and we'll also notify everyone in advance so that we have more than 0 viewers. And then we'll see, we'll show you all the cool stuff in mimoLive 6, which is a lot of new things, starting with our very first AI-based, machine learning-based filter using, I can show you that just quickly from the camera feed, switching over to the camera feed. Where's this thing? There's the camera feed. So if I apply this very one-click filter, background removal, my background is gone, and there's a lot of cool things you can do with this, and it's very easy to set up, basically no setup at all, and yeah, so that's how this works. You see that it has, of course, trouble with removing my shoulder here when I'm sitting here in my chair, and the chair peeks out. Then it's not perfect, but it's very easy to set up. So in schools, or if you do a live presentation from home or something like that, you can easily get rid of all the trash in your background. Yeah, and just to not confuse people too much, I'm gonna switch back to night sky here so I'm not on screen twice. Yeah, all right, and I think we'll invite you to the stream next week at the end of this one. Achim, it's been a pleasure again, and thanks for building that cool mirror glass thingy. I wonder if there's a name for that thing, if there is like a proper term, broadcasting term that people use for this. Okay, so thank you, Achim, for joining me again. Thank you everyone for watching the stream. And we'll be back in a short while with an update on mimoLive 6. And until then, see you.
See you. Bye-bye.